In this video, you're going to learn how to do a recipe and be able to measure it out in grams. So start out by finding your recipes, meals, and foods, then click on create a recipe, and then enter ingredients manually. You're going to name this recipe whatever it is. Today, I'm just showing you a simple recipe of air fried red potatoes. So just go ahead and type this in and then make the serving size 1. It really doesn't matter what you make it, and then click on next. We're going to go back and edit that at the end. Next, we're going to measure every ingredient that we add into this recipe. And just a tip, if you put a bowl and then your bigger bowl, you're able to see the amount of grams at the bottom there and it's not covered up. So this is a trick that helps me out a lot so that I can do these videos for you, and it'll help you so that you can see the ingredients as well. So you can see here I have 531 grams of red potatoes. So I'm going to add that in as an ingredient. I'm just going to search for red potatoes in the meal tracking app. You won't have the ability to do recipes like this. So go into Myfitnesspal and do it the way that I'm showing you. And then you'll be able to add in a recipe, add in a food later in the meal tracking app. And I'll show you how to do that here at the end. So we're just going to put 531 grams because that's how much we weighed out here. And then next we're going to do the same thing for our next ingredient, which these again are super simple. So I'm just going to be doing some avocado oil. So just about 17 grams of avocado oil. And I'm going to do the same thing. So search for your avocado oil. And then we're going to put in that amount in grams because that's how much we added to the total recipe here. Again, I'm showing you a super simple recipe. You'll need to do this for every ingredient that you add in here that does have calories. And then last, after you're done cooking the recipe, you're going to weigh it out again to figure out the total amount. And that is what you're going to put in for the serving. So you go to edit recipe, and then I put in 294 servings. And that's what's going to help us so that we have the exact macros for that specific serving. And here's measuring out 131 grams worth, and then you can see here that it auto calculates the amount of calories and the macros for that specific recipe. So now I can see the exact macros for that amount of red potatoes. Now that you know the exact macros, you can go into the meal tracking and add a meal like you normally would. You can add a photo if you'd like, but I just skipped it. And then you're going to go to custom, add custom food. And then we're going to name it the same exact thing as that other recipe. So red potatoes or air fried red potatoes. And then I'm going to put in the exact macros that I just got through Myfitnesspal's recipe. So I'm going to type in 131 grams worth is the serving size. And then the calories are 233. So I'm just going back and forth here to copy and paste. The protein is 4.5. So I'm just going to round up to 5. It doesn't let me do a point here. Then I'm just going to go ahead and add in the amount of carbs. Again, gonna round here and do 38 grams of carbs. And then the fats are going to be 8 because I'm rounding up again. So this will give us the macros for our red potato fries. And then you can just go ahead and save this in as a custom food. And now you can edit the amount for the red potato fries in the app, and it's going to auto calculate the amount. So if I have next time 200 grams worth, this auto calculates the amount of calories, so you won't have to go back and forth between Myfitnesspal anymore. You'll only need to do one recipe in Myfitnesspal and then add in as a custom food in the meal tracking app that will live there for good. Let me know what questions you have on this.